my YouTube channel, and I'm Kelvin Mans from the Pulnado TV. And I'm well on and say, one person name is Pulnado, two people name is Pulnado, and for that Pulnado to better and stronger one. Now where we go? So for the first time is for let's sign in here, or let's come to this wonderful and lovely platform called the Pulnado TV. Please, brothers and sisters, just do me a little favor. Let just smash the like button on the left hand side, subscribe on the right hand side, and also share the program.
This one come for make you know, with you know, be known not in the show. Now this not the program we all for education, religion, in all circulation, political intimidation, suppression and injustice. In the way they make we know the feel at home. Now we home, so we think now we own. We the talk all thing, the country not the growing, just the go beyond. We the say all thing, for you we not be know, for make you know. You can find me na YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even TikTok. The name na Pulnado TV. If you not be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. The presenter na Kelvin Mans, not a politician. It stand for the people, the masses, even the poor man. Hey boy, the people know they treat we nice. We see we for know, we don't know. Plenty things we in Pulnado, we hear rise. Hey boy, this not Pulnado. All thing with the Pulnado, it's time for Pulnado. Everything for Pulnado. Just go na any social platform and shout for Pulnado TV. Na PULNADOE TV. And the symbol gets a low flag middle, 2 stars with plenty colors. Get the opportunity for call, not the mid or ending of any program. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. All thing with the Pulnado. Everything with the Pulnado.
Lexi on the beat.
Pulnado TV. Romantic.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to Pulnado TV live broadcast. For those of you tuning in for the first time, my name is Albert David, presenting the program on behalf of Kelvin Mans, streaming wide from Germany and Italy respectively. Pulnado TV, we believe in honest and well-researched discussions, and we have spent time gathering the most relevant information so that together we can explore the truth behind today's topic. Tonight, we will dive deep into Sylvia Blyden's audio message, bringing you insights, analysis, and discussions that matter. We will analyze the facts, break down the key issues, and explore different viewpoints to ensure you walk away with a deep understanding. Stay with me as we navigate this conversation together. And if you're here for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the live stream program. And yeah, once more, my name is Albert David. And as I said, today we are going to dive into Sylvia Blyden's recent audio message. You get plenty to we talk about that audio message where we all need to put hands on deck for analyze and look into that. As I say in the presentation, Pulnado TV will believe in honest and well-deserved research analysis These are things, we are independent platform and we don't know whether they left or whether they right. So we're there together as a team for make we all put hands on deck and see what we can able to take from this audio where Sylvia Blyden release. We don't listen, but we also want to share this very audio message with una. Una say go listen, no una say pick sense from what he don't say. Let we all analyze them and therefore highlight some of the key points that were indicated in this particular audio message. As we all know, plenty things that go on at the country, the national security issues when it comes to the Yenga crisis. We don't listen informations them and post them and statements that we don't come from the information ministry and of course from the government side as a whole. We don't listen to several people them as well. We don't listen to videos and audios, on things that way they unfold in the younger community or area. So therefore, we come here this evening for share with you now this message from Sylvia Blyden. And of course, without any further delay, we want to take this time for share the very audio. Let we, get into this topic where now the audio message from Dr. Sylvia Blyden.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this na Dr. Sylvia Blyden, and the time now na 6 in the morning on Monday, May 5, 2025. My people, I dey go straight to the point. I dey make this broadcast on behalf of the people of Yenga and the environs because we get government we believe say for just the sweep things under the carpet and lie about wetin dey happen na Yenga because this government no want for take responsibility about wetin dey happen to vulnerable people them. We're in the middle of the night faced with serious security threat on their livelihood and their well-being. Then pack them things them. Suckling mothers, breastfeeding children, little toddlers on their grandpa them back, women run for their life out of Yenga and the surrounding villages. For come na a place where then they come for seek safety to the government. The exact words when they talk as then they run for their life is that they're not gonna side for go, but then they go to the government. This is because there's a social contract in any country between the government and those they govern. The government gets a duty for maintain law and order, whilst the citizens, then they obey law and order because the government, they protect them. But what thing don't happen in the last few days, now a complete dereliction of duty. That is, in other words, the government of Sierra Leone not even understand waiting at their duty. So waiting in deeper now, na propaganda and lies. And that make, I don't can't talk to una today, because we cannot have a government where they lie to we. We cannot have a government where believe say, where they don't fail in their responsibility, therefore come and issue outright lies to the people for cover up. I want to tell una today, so the Ministry of Information and Civic Education now lie, then they lie against the people of Yenga, their interest. I repeat, This government, the ministry, we're supposed for the talk for this government, na lie man them, na den did it. And I give them chance yesterday net for make them correct the lie where they lie. Say the people of Yenga, Sierra Leone soldier man and inside Yenga, we go able for secure the people of Yenga. I give chance from the Minister of Information down to the last person, the Minister of Information. I say I retract that lie there because it is giving a wrong impression and it make a mockery of the way where the people then they suffer. Now them parts then they did nothing. Till the 6 o'clock morning, the lie still there. Now them website, now them Facebook page, now them WhatsApp channel. Then they lie. Say Sierra Leone army, they inside Yenga. So let the people then go back inside Yenga. This is mockery. This is not wickedness. This is not heartlessness. This is not a disgrace for any government. For don't abandon them people then they almost days now for me then run. Una no care rest, una no care water, una no care oil, una no care food, una no care medicine. Nothing. Una no care for them people there. Pass as soon una put news report so una care mosquito net. They not get time for sleep. What's that then they hang the mosquito net? You've not even sent one bag of rice. Not even one bag of rice to these people. Una they can't lie, like say the people then just grab middle net, and suckling mothers, old men, then just grab middle net and begin run no more because then craze. Instead of una accept, say these people are vulnerable and then run because of security threat. A whole government ministry, where for the talk for government, they can't disgrace themselves like this. They lie. But when people, you know why made them they lie? Because nobody know they challenge them. Then they can say, when they lie upon the people then are Yenga, the Yenga people then would not be able to reply. The member of parliament for that area there, now an SLPP man. So you're not going able to come forward and answer the Ministry of Information, government, like how they do so. Because now the SLPP government. Then they can say, the council they all, they are SLPP. So they're not going able for can challenge the government Ministry of Information. So they take advantage when they don't fail for protect the people there. When they don't fail for make sure say the internally displaced people have food, have medicine. Because this is a humanitarian crisis. Foreign troops have entered, act in an aggressive and belligerent manner against your people. You people then run. You not even get that heart, that humanity inside you for send food, medicine, shelter. Elect na tent. You go build tent first for the people there. No. Before that, now for lie, tell the people then say, Sierra Leone army dey inside Yenga. When my people them are come for country on say, no salon army not inside Yenga. Now lie, this government they lie. 2, this government fully well aware. Say for 2 years now, the Guinean army don't build one barracks na Yenga, and you not craze you armed soldier or armed policeman or even uniform personnel enter inside Yenga now if the Guineans not give you permission. This is a fact because Mr. Sef experienced something similar. Well, we can't tell you now. You see, when you don't serve in a government, like how me don't serve in a government, you know the rush for criticize a government because you understand, say, governance is multifaceted. Get boku angle panam. Where those where the outside not able to see. But the one thing where no government not forever do, now waiting this government do so yesterday. For behaving a heartless and inconsiderate, inhuman manner to people the way they run for their life. After they don't criticize una for una silence, una go put out news report, una they lie. Say the people them, Sierra Leone army they inside Yenga. So let the people then go back inside Yenga. First of all, na misquote. Nobody not talk anything like that. Na the meeting where una say una dey cover. Una deliberately do that propaganda day. One, for hide the fact. Say the younger people then get all right for run away. For can seek refuge. Na coin do. So una not want people then for know how una don't let the people then down na Yenga. Now make una pull that lie news day yesterday net. And even when they correct una, say this news is wrong. Una still refuse for correct them. This is a despicable manner for any government for behave. Now, I they tell the Minister of Information that this broadcast now, Chernoba Siba, I they warn you now, say make you go pull that news. Now you Facebook page, now you WhatsApp channel, where right say, Minister say, Sierra Leone Army, they inside Yenga. I they warn you, go pull them. If you not pull them, na head-on battle, na me they can get. Because I will not be here and watch a whole government spokesman, a whole cabinet minister, they lie to the people of Sierra Leone about what should not be lied about. I they warn you now at this broadcast, go remove that you fake news where you put, say Sierra Leone Army, they inside Yenga. Now, my people them, see, what's in this Yenga? Because we all the area, but what are the real issues? I get for talk a lot about Yenga, possibly in the days to come. But for today, I want to give you a history of Yenga. And I give you in 5 phases. The first phase, anybody will get pen and paper and I can write as I talk. The first phase, now from 1994 to the year 2000. The second phase, now from the year 2000 to the year 2002. The third phase, now from the year 2002 to the year 2011. The next phase, now from the year 2011 to 2020. And then the last phase we will address, now the current phase will start in October 2020, and then we depend now up till now. So 5 different phases around Yenga and the socio-political implications. But first of all, what is the significance of Yenga? A lot of people then they ask the question. You keep on hearing Yenga. But what is the significance of this Yenga? My people, the simple answer is that it's a military significance. Yenga now the only point inside the Mano River Union where you they able to team up and you they see Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea very easily and for a wide stretch. I repeat, the significance of Yenga is a military significance. Now the only point, now the Mano River Union, where you they team up, now a particular hill inside Yenga, when you team up now that hill there, you they see inside Liberia, you they see inside Guinea, you they see inside Sierra Leone. So if there's any military or insecurity, instability being planned for the Mano River Union area, Yenga is a very strategic military point. So the significance of Yenga is military, nothing else. Now military, strategic military point. So now let's start with the different phases of Yenga. It started in 1994. I will tell you my relationship with Yenga in another broadcast. I want to keep the personal out of this one for now. But I want you to understand the significance of what they go on. And I will start off with 1994. 1994, Sierra Leone was being manned, headed, run by a military junta called the NPRC. 1994, Guinea was being run and headed by a leader called Lansana Conte. He was a former military leader who turned a democratically elected president, Lansana Conte. In 1994, Liberia was in turmoil. They had different levels of turmoil. Different factions, warlords. In 1994, the MPRC then had the current president of Sierra Leone, was then the chief minister of Sierra Leone, and also the vice president of Sierra Leone, and the chairman of the police council. This is the current president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio. He was the chief minister, and I mean the chair, or not like this chief minister were not the chair cabinet. When Maada Bio was chief minister of Sierra Leone, now I mean the chair, the cabinet, the ministerial cabinet. At the same time, he was the vice president. At the same time, he was in charge of police council. Women get the one at the head of state, Captain Valentine Strasser, where Maada Bio was the deputy head of state, the vice president. But because of the uniqueness of the positions that Maada Bio may hold, and because, to be fair to him, he was far more matured than Strasser, he became very close to Lansana Conte, the Guinean head of state. President Maada Bio and the Guinean head of state, Lansana Conte, they were very close. On that basis, when the rebel war sparked off again and it became uncontrollable in 1994, because by 1993, they may make a mistake where they offer amnesty to the rebel then and do ceasefire, and the rebel, they use that opportunity for spread. So in 1994, when the war became uncontrollable, especially in the Eastern Province axis, the then MPRC government, using their relationship with Lansana Conte, appealed to Lansana Conte for Guinean soldiers, for amass na the borders, for assist the Sierra Leone soldiers, for protect the war, for prosecute the war. This is how Guinean soldiers crossed over into Yenga for the very first time in 1994. And they stayed in Yenga to assist the Sierra Leone army with a peaceful collaboration until the year 2000. What happened in the year 2000? The man will become president of Guinea later, when they call President Alpha Condé. He contests for the second time against Lansana Conte. He may not contest for the first time. He lost. After 5 years, he came in 1998 for contest against President Lansana Conte. When he lost, 9 news come say he want for plot for overthrow Lansana Conte. So they arrest him, then go lock him. Now listen keenly. Whilst he then at jail in the year 2000, 9 they say in supporters them come now that is that part of Guinea way adjacent to Yenga for create a rebellion. And indeed there was a rebellion there. So the rebellion now worsened the crisis na the Mano River Union axis. Because since Sierra Leone was already unstable, Liberia of course unstable, and then that axis were next to Yenga in Guinea, on the Guinea side, also became unstable on the allegation that na Alpha Condé we made jail as the opposition leader, na in rebels them, na then they mobilize now for attack all over Guinea. Then parts of Guinea they made the attack. So this is how the international community say, forget this place stable. You have to release Alpha Condé from jail. So on pressure of the international community, Alpha Condé was released from jail. So as to quiet him, to reduce the amount of excuses as to why rebellion they happened inside Guinea, back in addition to Sierra Leone and Liberia. In 2002, things then become stable, the war officially ended in Sierra Leone in January 2002. The war ended in Sierra Leone. President Tijankaba announced the war don't end. Alpha Condé Sef, the rebel they were made, nada axis next to Yenga, then Sef back, then defeat them. No more rebel, no made nada part of Guinea. So a new phase now come inside this Yenga issue. What was that phase? This is the phase now from 2002 to 2011. Now, in 2002, now we all things unstable and don't release Alpha Condé from jail. The war in Sierra Leone done. So President Tijankaba now talked to President Lansana Conte and say, you Sojamande now, they can go. You get peace now, you don't rebel another again at the other side of Yenga. Myself, you on the rebel the way they are now, we don't disarm, we they get peace. So now there the first draw begin because of the military significance of Yenga. So Lansana Conte was hesitant for in Sojamane for cross comot na Yenga because of the military significance of Yenga. So Lansana Conte tells Tijankaba say, I go document him. Say yes, Yenga belongs to Sierra Leone, but yeah, let me Guinean soldier then they yanda force. The Mano River Union still not that stable. So now so it continued until 2005. The people that are Yenga now consider say that they're under bondage, then begin pressure to Tijankaba say, we want freedom. These Guineans have to leave. So in 2005, Tijankaba Lansana Conte again being for come out and do a joint declaration that Yenga belongs to Sierra Leone. For just pacify for people that for no say Yenga belongs to Sierra Leone. This continued, it became a campaign issue for the 2007 elections. It was a serious campaign issue that the SLPP government cannot allow freedom for the Yenga people. And it continued until the APC won the elections in 2007. When the APC won the elections in 2007, since it was a campaign issue, the APC now took steps to try to resolve the Yenga issue. But at every step of the way, the Guineans at that point, Lansana Conte died shortly after APC take over office. Lansana Conte died about a year and a half after. A Guinean military now take over now, a military junta now then take over now na Guinea. Now, when the military junta take over na Guinea, it was difficult to negotiate with them concerning Yenga. Until that opposition leader, women they say get them rebel them, next to the Yenga place, Alpha Condé. He win elections in 2010 na Guinea, and he became the president of Guinea. When he became the president of Guinea, now it was a civilian president, and as by Kroma restart the issue of negotiations for reclaim Yenga, let the Guineans accommodate. The first time when we go inside Yenga was 14 years ago. In the year 2011, that now 1 year after Alpha Condé win elections na Guinea. Me na the very first civilian journalist we enter Yenga, we take pictures na Yenga and put them pictures in all over the world. And that step I take now give me a lot of journalist award. Even that year I became the Yenga Awareness Times newspaper of the year. This was 14 years ago when I first entered Yenga. And those pictures that I put out helped to push the negotiations forward. Until by 2012, Anes Baikoma and Alpha Condé signed a communique and then withdraw for the very first time. Soldiers of Guinea come out from Yenga. Apart from 4 soldiers where they left for guard one military tank where they get na Yenga in 2012. By 2013, every single Guinean, including the weapons, the tanks, had been removed from Guinea, from Yenga, every single Guinean soldier by 2013 had been removed from Yenga. I was then working at State House, and I used to visit Yenga regularly. There was no more Guinean soldiers there. But there was an understanding between the two governments them under the Mano River Union framework that Yenga should be demilitarized. In other words, no soldier man for the Yenga anymore. No Salon soldier, no Guinea soldier, not for the Yenga. And this is what continued until the next phase now, what they can tell you now about. Now, in this phase was all peace. No Guinean soldier, no Salon soldier, just the civilians. They do them farming na Yenga, other they doing small fishing. Now they happen na Yenga. Waiting spark the new phase will happen now from October 2020. This civilian president of Guinea, what about, we mean Alpha Condé, he just grabbed in October 2020. He said the vice president of Sierra Leone, Dr. Jules de Jallo, they train rebel them for go attack Guinea with the help of the opposition leader na Guinea. That 10 day, then they ready for conduct the elections na Guinea, the presidential elections, that October 2020 day. He make this allegation, then put on a BBC, then put on a Deutsche Welle, and then he announced now say, because of this alleged vice president of Sierra Leone, where in the allege, say they train rebel and for go invade Guinea, for sake of that, in don't go beef up all in soldier there, na the Salon border with Guinea. Inside that October day, the Guineans then cross back on the allegation against the vice president of Sierra Leone, then cross come back inside Yenga. But when the Sierra Leone, in fact, it was such a topic and news that the then information minister, Rado Soare, Minge Fogona 98.1, and he explained to the people of Sierra Leone, say, we don't even summon the Guinean ambassador to Sierra Leone. And we ask and say, who say gonna pull this kind of evidence against with honorable vice president? He said the Guinean ambassador tell the Sierra Leone government, say, then say the Guinean ambassador, in shock in hearing the news. Because he not get no evidence against the vice president of Sierra Leone, say he mix pan rebel business or for train rebel and for go invade Guinea. He said even the person where talk on behalf of the Alpha Condé, that's not the president of Guinea, we talk na the foreign media. He said when they question that person, they say where the evidence against the Sierra Leone vice president, the person not get evidence. But this news, he put on a BBC, then put on a Radio France International, then put on a Deutsche Welle, then use them they all day. And I can go check for them when I go see. And this was October 2020. So based on that lie allegation against the Sierra Leone vice president, the Guinean president now deploy army for come back inside Yenga. So then come back inside Yenga, they can come with full speed, then come, then go around the place, they make all kind of monster parade, then they withdraw back. Then they can broke baking them, then put fresh baking and say this is not Guinea border, then they withdraw back. So in January 2021, which is now 4 months after the false allegation against the Sierra Leone vice president, the president of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, he gonna ECOWAS. And whilst he talked to the 58th summit of ECOWAS, he get for complain Guinea. Say Guinea don't come inside Yenga back again, and in the call on ECOWAS for come inside this matter. If you now go look in speech where he give in paragraph 27 to 28 and on to 29 of the speech by the Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio to ECOWAS in January 2021, he call on ECOWAS, say Guinea don't come inside Yenga back, and they are in the beg that ECOWAS can solve this problem once and for all. My brothers and my sisters, this is 4 years ago. But what don't happen from where the president of Sierra Leone go make that complaint that ECOWAS? Well, nothing happened. Bottom line, nothing. That same year, they were President Madabiru complain Guinea na ECOWAS. He complained Guinea in January 2021. In September 2021, few months after he complained Guinea, there was a military coup. And President Alpha Condé, women don't accuse with vice president, and use that as a basis for send soldier mandem for the Kainsa Yenga, he was overthrown by a man called Mamadi Doumbouya, when in the continue now for be the head of state of Guinea, from where he overthrew Alpha Condé in September 2021, he has continued as the head of state in Guinea. Now, when I remember, Alpha Condé falsely accused the Sierra Leone vice president as an excuse for Kainsa Yenga. But in no bill, no structure na Yenga. It in the sense of Jamande, then they come base day for short time, then withdraw, then go back. But when this military ruler now, Doumbouya, take over in September 2021, the next year in 2022, we begin getting reports about the Guineans there. They come inside Yenga with cement, iron rod, and construction items. These are reports we'll get. Now, the last time when me go inside Yenga before that, this overthrow by Doumbouya, was in July 2020. Me go inside Yenga, July 2020, for go attend one burying for the Mami Queen woman get na Kisiteng, Mami Shoti. So, as I can always do, when I can go that end day, I can go down inside Yenga. So, after the burying, I go inside Yenga in July 2020. I think I go back August 2020. No Guinean structure no in the under. No Guinean sojaman no in the under. The place was demilitarized, just as Anes Baikoma and Alpha Condé don't agree for demilitarize Yenga. This now up to January, this now up to July, August of 2020. Now, in that process day, Alpha Condé, after me don't commode July, August 2020, October 2020, now Alpha Condé make the false allegation as an excuse for sending Sojaman and Kainsa Yenga. But Alpha Condé not ever build any structure na Yenga. Now, when Mamadi Doumbouya take over, in 2022, we begin get these reports. And indeed, my people don't go shock for no waiting at the can tell una now. When me don't see with me on yai, when me go the last year. The Guineans, they don't go build a whole barracks, a garrison inside Yenga. And the sorriest part of it is, how did this happen? Because that kind of structure they will then build. The massive area of land will then take over and fence off. How can this happen without the government of Sierra Leone free to no? This time they puzzle me. Because that structure then they will me see. And I released a video earlier just now where they show some of the, just a small part of the structure then, but other big one then they. How would that happen? Nobody not able to stop them people here. Keep in mind, the president don't go report na ECOWAS. Formal reports na ECOWAS 4 years ago, over 4 years ago na ECOWAS. Same way again, there's an MRU document say that area they should be demilitarized. Now, how the government allow tell with the USA with this so only they can explain. But my people they like tell una waiting me see with me eye when me go the last year. Last year May, this May month last year, to be precise, May 24, I go inside Yenga. I go visit na Yenga. That weekday, I go na the Kisi area because we may inaugurate the new paramount chief for Kisi Kama chiefdom. And as an adopted daughter of Kisi Bendu area, I decide for attend the inauguration. And as I always do, I go visit my party then Yenga. I visit the town chief, the woman them, the pikin them, the youths them. And to my shock and surprise, when we come out up the hilly part of Yenga, where they drive go down now for go down na the wharf, I just see Guinean soldier then cock AK-47 per me weapon per me motorcar. Because when I can walk in that area, they are the work out with Boku youth man then can they on bike. So me and the youth man then would they drive from up the Yenga hill for go down. I just see Guinea man then come out, two of them, then point AK-47 per me weapon. Halt! And so for stop. This is last year, May 2024. I said, what happened? So there with the Yenga chief and one of the former honorables. And so I saw them can behave. I saw them can behave. I wait them go don't see crowd the car with motor car. That's okay. I go talk to them. So when I go talk to them, and the Guineans then say, me no go move, go down the waterfront with that crowd there. The youth man they already with me. Then for wait. Now the Guinea the checkpoint where the Guinea they make inside Yenga. Then make checkpoints. They get one no checkpoint to them build it. Then for wait today, then they allow them for go with me. If me one go, me one grain with the town chief, the former honorable, me driver where they drive me, and one of the bike man, we can go down. But the rest of the youth man they will do with me, they no go ever allow them for go down there because they don't want crowd for go down there. I said, what? But I'm not so upset. I said, I'm not canon this motorcar, I'm not go get altercation with them Guineans there. I said, okay, let's just go down. So we'll 5 where they allow, I will go down the waterfront. While I reach down the waterfront, I keep company with the young man. In fact, I go lecture them on Kush. Post that in on social media. But come out down the waterfront, when at the actual border between Sierra Leone and Guinea, when I come up, now I tell the chief of Yenga and the former honorable, I say, Lord, stop. Make a talk to the Guinea man there. So stop, I cannot. So I go engage him. Fortunately for me, wear white. Yes, like any kind, sober, gallant personality. So they were very respectful. When I finally canon the motorcar when they see me. So now I began engaging. I said, why una for do this? I said, because even if, now we assume, say, now una really get this territory. I said, but we're supposed to get freedom of movement within this Mano River ECOWAS zone. Why una for begin stop? Uda for go, uda not for go. Then say, when yanda na military zone. Na military zone. The answer what they give na military zone. So that then they decide whether they cross na the military zone. So when I say I can take pictures, then they say yes, I snap pictures there with them. I take sense for snap so that I can able get the big structure the way they don't build. Unfortunately for me, then me picture and my personal assistant lost that phone there. But get away, we're able to make, we get a recording where then they do after I don't commodity. We get recording where then they do muster parade. I don't release that recording day today. So when people know the history of Yenga, this is where we are now. Yenga now hosts a big Guinean garrison. Yenga now this is controlled by the Guineans to the extent that you cannot enter Yenga if the Guineans do not give you permission to enter Yenga. And I can also assure you, say, no police, no soldier, no armed security personnel, no go ever able enter Yenga from Sierra Leone if the Guineans do not give clearance. So when they make a mockery of themselves, because when the government, they talk, they lies the way they talk yesterday night, when they mock themselves, if they underplay the seriousness of what they happen to we people in Yenga, the humanitarian crisis. Then people here, the Guineans then terrorized in that net that they had to run. This government has not been able, heartless government, we feel say propaganda and lies, neither the way forward. They've not been able to make any single statement to this country about what is unfolding with our people, our vulnerable people in those places. Before that, and they can't provoke them with lies. Now, people think you say, oh, why they do this condemnation? You feel say Mother Bio go do anything. Well, you see, when I get to understand something, there are some of us, when we speak, we don't speak for the government to do something. We don't speak for the government to do what the government is supposed to do. Because we not get much hope that this government understands that when citizens criticize them for do what incorrect. So when we speak, we dey speak for posterity. We dey speak so that the records will be there, that somebody called out this government, that then they lie. The records will be there, that somebody spoke out and told the people of Sierra Leone, don't believe this government, then they lie. That's why we speak out. When we criticize some ministers, whether they forge divorce certificate, whether they lie to the people there about Yenga, whether not get sympathy for no say, then supposed for take care of the welfare of these vulnerable people. When we criticize them, we do it for posterity. Any government, I repeat, any government worth its salt, by now would have sent rice, food, medicine, shelter to them people that were the Guineans and don't intimidate and don't run away come on Yenga. Instead of doing that, they're busy deep propaganda and lies. They lie. You know, Mr. Minister, I want to ask you, would you send your wife, your children to go into Yenga right now? No, you will not. But you got the bold mind for make you ministry. They put out message for other people than WEF and other people than Pekin for go inside Yenga. They tell them, say, Salon Sojamande, they let them go there. Wickedness. Your government is heartless. Your government does not have a conscience. But I'm saying all of this for posterity, not because I expect you to do something, no. Before I end, I want to commend the security sector. Because you see, the politicians, then they lie. Not the security sector, the politicians, then they lie. Like that within the Ministry of Information, liars. But the security sector, there was a report produced by the Human Rights Commission shortly after the president will report the ECOWAS. And inside that report where the Human Rights Commission produced, they notice and then point out, say the security personnel on the side of Sierra Leone is very, very weak and lax, and it's weak. It's numerically not sufficient. They even the quote where then the Human Rights Commission, the quote where then go up to the Sierra Leone immigration point, that the amount of security personnel where they meet now that side on the Sierra Leone side is very, very minimal as compared to the immigration across the river on the Guinean side. So one of the things then where I go on for commend the security sector before I end this broadcast is that they pay heed to that recommendation from the Human Rights Commission, and they ensure say they don't upgrade the Sierra Leone police where Mindena Koindu from a small police station. Now it is a significant division. Because the Human Rights Commission, when you read the report, then they wonder, how can such a critical area where adjacent to both Liberia and Sierra Leone get such a weak police presence? And thankfully, I want to commend the security sector, including the Sierra Leone police, because they don't really beef up the police, now that aspect for do policing duties, as was recommended by the Human Rights Commission. I also want to commend the military, including especially the current Chief of Defense Staff, because Then finally, then Desia send soldier man them for go na a village within they call Sokoma. And also na Pengu Bengu, outside the immigration side. These are two separate areas then, but near the Guinea border. So soldier man then did inside and they now, which is better than before when there was no soldier there. But one thing that is clear is that there is no soldier in Yenga. And as of now, no Salon soldier, no Chris say they go inside Yenga. I don't tell now about the way the soldier man them cock gun for ordinary civilian like me. Why one go down the waterfront with ordinary youth man they normal last year. Who's armed personnel where Guineans and they allow for enter inside Yenga? It's not possible, they're not. But we have to commend the military at least for now. Unlike what was happening before, now there is a military presence like Kisiteng. They're not crazy going inside Yenga. In fact, on Saturday, the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the Deputy Minister of Defense, then go to that area, the Kisiteng. They're not going to mind. They're not crazy. So then they go near Yenga. They're not crazy. Now coin do then stop. So for make the Minister of Information, the politician and get the problem, not the security sector. The politicians, now then they lie. So for make the Ministry of Information, they can't lie, say, let the people then go back because Sierra Leone army is in Yenga. It's dangerous. It they downplay the seriousness of the humanitarian crisis right now, where then people then they face Yanda. Instead of the government, they send food, send medicine, send shelter for the people there, then they can't afflict on it, they can't lie. And some of us will go down on record that we challenged you when you lied, we challenged you when you abandoned the people of Yenga, because that's what you've done, you've abandoned them. No food, no medicine, nothing. Whose government? We get heart, we get conscience, we go watch them video of women and children and old men running in the middle of the night for their lives. And up to today as they talk, when I'm not saying one bag rest safe, then what is your government for? Food for thought. What is your government for? On that note there, I go end this broadcast. But again, I remind the government spokesman, Ministry of Information, say if they keep that lie, now then Facebook page, if they not put them down today, if they keep that lie na their Facebook page, say Sierra Leone army then na Yenga, so let the people then go back na Yenga, then go get me even hotter than this one today. On that note there, at the end this broadcast, and I pray to God Almighty that somewhere in this government go get a conscience for send food, medicine for people them, with they under this humanitarian crisis from Yenga and the environs of Yenga. Let God bless we all. Amen.
Well, Fambo, we all don't listen to what Sylvia Blyden say. We don't listen from the phase one we begin analyze till the end of the phase, we now October 2020 to present. We don't see the highlights that we make. And most of the things that where Sylvia Blyden talk about on this audio message, if we can go back to a broadcast where we do Napulnado TV almost a week ago, now exactly what we talk about. You know, we talk about how this government don't let the people of Yenga down. We also give a historical background about the Yenga, disputes. We talk about also the issue with Sylvia mentioned that Mother Beer going at the ECOWAS summit and they go ask the ECOWAS for intervene. We talk about the encroachment of Yenga, even right from during the days of the Civil War till after the Civil War. So almost most of the things that where Sylvia Blyden talk about in this video concerning Yenga are things that we even talk about almost a week ago. go back to one of we recent live streaming them where we talked about the Yenga crisis and listen to that. But of course, I totally agree with Dr. Sylvia Blyden on all what he said. Even 2 or 3 days ago, one of our recent live streaming as well, all the accusations, the pointing fingers, because from the beginning till the end, all within Sylvia Blyden, they point out is deception, lies, lies, and lies from the government side. And a lay emphasis on the information minister. They pick them out directly and say, you are a liar. He accused them of continuous misinformation, misleading, and of course, they describe them as a weak leader, the same way they describe the leadership of Julius Madabio. You're not surprised to me. Maybe I believe you're not also surprised to most of the viewers and listeners who ever follow on this program. We see the areas where Dr. Blyden talk about the importance of Yenga or Yenga. Now, a strategic location, militarily strategic, and that's when you did that Yenga axis, you get access to the 3 different countries. From that point, it is see through Liberia, it is see through Guinea. So militarily, like a strategic point. And I believe that we all don't come across the story of the vice president in Salon. He accused one when the Guineans and they accused them that they get some kind of rebel group with the try for train or the sponsor for men and go like over to cause rebel war. So you will find out that there is a high level of distrust between the 2 governments. The Guinean look point as a strategic, and somebody where they don't suspect say he want fuel, he want ignite war na Guinea, now the vice president of Salon. And whether or not the people are not political distrust from the 2 countries there, are the people of Yenga. The people of Yenga don't pay the biggest price. They push them out of their community, the place where they don't live for centuries, for years, for decades. Then people here, that area, the only livelihood we then get in are fishing and farming. And from the fishing and farming activities where they do and go across the border, go sell, get small income and take care of their family, feed their family, pay school fees for them, picking them also. Now, all this opportunity, all this livelihood, they don't cut them off because of what? Military invasion. This is an invasion. And with the claims that we get military, where one of the responsibility of to protect Sierra Leone from foreign invasion, protect the country. Even in Yenga, sorry, we not able to protect them. This government able to protect the people of Yenga. But then get the military, then get the police, where they ready for unleash on anybody where criticize them. Then get the military, then get the police, where they ready for use against opposition members where they consider for big threats. Then get the military and police who then go use against civil society who then consider for be threats. Then get the military and the police well armed where they use for go against independent voices, ordinary citizens, we just want to express their fundamental human rights, their right to hold government accountable, the right to ask government questions, the right to good health, the right to a good education, the right to economic stability. Then they use the military and police to go after people like this. But this government not got the military, you not got the kind of police for use for confront, for give a stop to a foreign military invasion into the country. Allow a foreign country encroach that chunk of your territory. Where is our leadership? And all they therefore do now for come out and continue for preach lies, lies, and lies. Just like one of the broadcasts a few days ago where we do, and it also good that Sylvia Blyden also highlights some of the things that they in this audio where come up. I talked about a few days ago that no government and no leader will succeed when it decide for put deception, that is lies, where you put lie on top of truth. No leader, no day, no country, no day will succeed. We will say, because we the holy people, then we go put lie on top of truth. They put the truth, keep them under, put lie on top. No leader, no day will succeed. No country, no day will succeed with that. And of course, no leader, no day, not even the very bureau they talk about. Oh, no say nothing what he done do repeatedly over and over again. Not only him, of course, everything about the leadership. Then put lie on top of truth. And that's not going to even give them the light of success. When a leader decides to put self-interest in your self-interest, it puts them above the progress of that country. In self-interest, it puts them up, it is on top of the progress of that country. No leader, no then of course, no country, no they will succeed. You know, will ever succeed in the leadership, especially for put that country who started expect you for put them. You can't succeed. And there is no way a leader will succeed when you take power. You put power on top of the service where you for render to the people. That is the biggest deception. I'm glad the way Sylvia also highlights Olentin and Denaya are things that we talked about recently. Go back to a recent broadcasting. Where are we heading to? And the government will still come and give confidence to people with deception. The people of Yenga, the whole community, they don't receive no support, no medical facility, no food, no shelter. Then they're picking them, they get children, young infants, then they the belly woman them. Old mommy them, old pa them. Left all things behind, become homeless today in the eyes of the government. While the elites, the leaders, their supporters, they live in extravagant lifestyle. Enjoy life. Look at people. Look. See picking them, see pa them, woman them, boys them, picking them we forget decent life. Now today they are homeless. Nobody is there for them. Move them away from their communities. Who said they don't use for live, who said they don't use for make a living. They have no living again. Till today, government not even is able to send a human rights commission, fact-finding mission at that place for good day and see with the yard. It's a shame. It's a failure. It's a complete sign of failure in leadership. I am not surprised. This is just a simple reality. It's sad. It's sad for the country. It's sad for the people of Yenga. If government no one for do that, you know what? We have organizations in Sierra Leone. We get the United Nations. You get the UNHCR, the United Nations High Commission for Refugees, where they operate inside Salon. We get the Red Cross. We get Caritas and other Soriat organizations. Then call them on board, empower them, ask them to go to that area, go to that community, the younger axis, the younger community, engage the people, provide some basic assistance to the people. Just like Sylvia Blyden said, not only they send some, a dozen of something of mosquito nets. We don't even know if they get tents for sleep. It's a shame for we governments. But we get money for charter plane them, fly, go across, go a different continent for go attend burial. We get money for charter plane them, go across other parts of Africa for just go within a week for go attend an inauguration for somebody who overthrew a government, a democratically elected government few years ago, 2 years ago. It's a shame. And even the inauguration with Igona Gabon, look at this man, we the leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré in Burkina Faso. He not go there. He not go to Gabon. What's he do? He sent a delegation. He just sent a representative. And even the representative, them with Captain Ibrahim Traoré, sent go to Gabon for represent him in the country. When they introduce a representative, then say Captain Ibrahim Traoré not come, there with we physically, but he send a representative then, who can represent Anaya. The whole stadium turned about. The enthusiasm, the joy, the shouting, the jubilation from people and from fans, from people that we come for watch the ceremony at that stadium. The way people entone that stadium, even if you put all other heads of states, the other African leaders, them also we can, if you combine the way they receive them, just the representative of Ibrahim Traoré, the way they receive them, the loudness, the reception, if you put all the way they receive them, other leaders together, a while past them. Where we young can know Mutuka, it's all like we didn't say one kind, maybe tired myself and go respect and pass that kind of way. We have money for that to charge a private jets flying around, but we not get money to buy rest, buy medicine, buy water, buy basic things and pad them, other things there for women, them go there and keep them, buy tents them, or provide emergency accommodation for them people in there. Them picking and they go to sleep outside. Cold go to disturb them, mosquitoes go to do them, yo. Bacteria, other viruses. What a shame. What a disappointment. Where we government they continue for let's we people them down. Leadership is about protecting your people and protecting your territory. Your people are more, you never protect them. You say don't testify that on countless occasions. The country itself will never protect them. All kind of person they come of the country. Life jackets just come up from nowhere, can't they? Them Punado am give different name. Them Babam, I don't know them Babam before they get Umar Sharif. Quick one them Punado am give Umar Sharif, Islamic name. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. The same information minister, no shame at all, not afraid in God, they go sit down in front of television camera. They say, and the government don't look. He don't go sit down with the minister of, he don't go sit down with the attorney general and minister of justice. They don't look into the matter. This man not commit any crime as salon when I just like Accuses, what they call Umar Shari. The information minister, he said it live on television that they not see he commit any crime as salon. Somebody we can in your country. He hide the identity, he use a different identity. That in itself, like crime, like criminal offense. Why you hide the identity? And all the things that way don't they happen, we see the proliferation of drug addicts in the country. People they die because of their substances in there. And they go do a mass burial because of their substances in there. Even when they bury some of them, some not even die fine self. When they shake hands, some man they mass in hand, say rest. That's a shame. And we don't know the cause. Somebody we hide the identity, can hide my country. Give them all the protection we need. Give them all the freedom we need. Give them the heaven we need. They live a luxury life, and there are people paying the price. That thing with this government they do, it gets a long way with to affect this country. It's sad. It's sad. These are all national security issues. If the government maybe protect in country in borders where all man can come, wouldn't have wouldn't have Peter go come, he change the name to Michael, before them all kind of man they come with different names, come give them money, give you name where you want. I mean, how long can we continue that? It's a dangerous situation for the country. It means we'll not get control over our borders. Where are we heading to? And I know say we get dozens of other Omar Sharif in the case of this just like Deckers. We get a lot of just like Deckers in a salon as we dey talk. There are plenty, there are many, but now only just like Deckers we know for now. Or most of the people they know. Some of them hear about other names. It's a shame. Where is our democracy? We dey talk about national unity, we dey talk about national cohesion. We see recently the director of communication from State House go make a statement, a decisive statements where they cause division, statements where they cause divide. E not happy. Even the chief minister would not be singing in a recent post. Very shameful and embarrassing. Let we not forget, say, this same David Senga, now the head of the government, for go sign the tripartite agreements when they signed last year. Where they all put their signature to say, you know what's in? Let we say no to hate speech. Anybody where they make a speech, we will cause division, we for say no to them. They all give public statement. They all sign into that document. So therefore do everything for bring a national unity, inclusiveness, national cohesion, and all that. But the same chief minister, when signature date to that paper, and he always in our social media, they post divisive statements, dividing statement, inciting statement, where they go against a particular political party leadership, they help in the nation building, they help for the national unity where we go sign into, they help for the national cohesion where we now all go spend money and time for. It's a shame. It's all lies. Where are we heading to? So, Fumble, we all listen to Sylvia Blyden and take on this matter. Una segiwe, una yon say. Una get the right for call or make comments. And we get also the chance to listen to Ona. Mona said, say we what's on our opinion from what's on don't listen. And give recommendations as well. And I give recommendations as to what in government for do and what in the Sierra Leonean people for do. What's in our advice, what's in our recommendations, what's in our contributions to this. So the line in on the screen, and I can call and make our contributions recommendations as to what's in government for do and how what's not for be the way forward. Yeah, so while they wait for any of our number we want to make a call or a contributions, we still they continue for diving a little bit on Sylvia Blyden and audio we release. He emphasized on this issue of lies. The lies don't become the order of the day for we governments. The lie don't become the order of the day for our leadership. And this is sad, this is shameful, this is embarrassing. Okay, now we want to also get from well, some of the reporters then. Now we hear from them, let us give you their own take on this particular recent audio of Sylvia Blyden. Let us give their own inputs into this issue. Yeah, so while we wait for our reporters then for join we and make their own contributions and recommendations on this very topic, and don't forget for like and share and subscribe into the channel. Continue for tell your friends, continue for tell your loved ones, family members, your neighbor, tell them about the platform, the Pulnado TV, and we always rely on disseminating factual information. We're not there for support X, Y, Z. We're there for tell on waiting at the objective reality. With things that we talk about, we remain objective and we always they do things we serve the best interest of the people, the best interest of the country. So don't forget for like, for subscribe, and of course for share the live stream program. And yeah, this is Apollo TV, where they stream right from Germany and Italy respectively. On behalf of Kelvin Mans, me and Albert David. Don't forget the phone line, the telephone number, then at the screen. You can call and give your contribution. And or you can give your, you can go on the comment section. Tell me what you think about this very audio message from Dr. Sylvia Blyden. But of course, he call them out, call them liars, repeated liars, call them failures, say don't fail the people, And of course, he even make it clear that he give the history of Yenga, the whole history and part of this history we give, as we say, if you go back to we live, we live stream a week ago, we talk about the Yenga issue. We talk about all internet. We give some of the historical background in there, you know, and yeah, he give a reason why the Yenga, they're important for the Guineans. Is the Guinean military leader or government consider Yenga for be a military strategic point because from the Yenga you get access for sea the two other different countries that are the Mano River Union. And of course, it talk about this suspicious political thing we don't develop the past few years, where there were accusations against Jules de Jallo, when the vice president of Salon, say, the plan and the support and the facilitates, a kind of rebellion rebel groups for go and orchestrate something for cause feds na Guinea. And that could be one of the influence motives will make the Guinean leadership decide for send gunman there. We talk about how even in personal experience that where the Guinean authorities them with in car and other supporters behind them, they go, point gunpowder. This is a threat. Imagine from a foreign invader points gun by you, na your own country. That's not like a declaration of war. When you do that, you don't declare war against that country. And what's what they do? When somebody cross kind of your own country, your own territory. Even we all know, say them, they don't make an agreement, they don't sign documents, they acknowledge the fact that Yenga na salon. Then all of a sudden, the table keep turning, and now it became the worst. It became the worst. But we fumble when are we, head of states, when are we presidents and the government, and they find it difficult for say something. They're not going for say much because they know say the Guinean government also, you know, hold them somewhere. Don't squeeze them because then there's an ambassador, a saloon ambassador, na Guinea. We all know what he do na Guinea. With the arrest him, na big of government officials for go big for him. Send a delegation of government officials for go big for him. You know. So yeah, I want for encouraging her for call and make sure you do a contribution. Tell me what you think. And we also the wait for some of the reporters then for come on board before we round up the program. So the number in on the screen, don't forget to call and give your opinion. This Napunado TV with a broadcast live from Italy and Germany respectively. And I can call and give a contribution and while we they hope for round up the program. Yes, we did see in the comment section somebody will they use a name called Country First. Country First is the Sylvia Blyden not tell the entire story. Well, you know, go expect Sylvia Blyden a story like that where gets a whole long history like that from where somebody would tell that kind of story they even within 1 hour, not even one day, you know. And I get so many things involved. Now, some of just the key points let me highlight, just like the live streams that we don't do the one of the I think a week ago. We also talk about the younger issue, and yeah, I think the most important and the key points then. But of course, the line they open. Please, you can call and join me. Tell we what's in your understanding about the story as well. Share with we within your experience, what you get, which idea you get over this. We all also will learn from you and hear from you. Country first. Yes, hello, my brother. Hello, Mr. Mansare. Thank you for coming. Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Yeah, so we the ask we reporter them, for joining again. We get we usual reporters where they contribute very brilliantly and educatively as well in this program. So they look forward and try to get back to we and let we hear it from you. The line still open. I can call and reach out. I can go to the comment section. Um, yes, country first. Yes, you say Yenga not get anything to do with the Vice President Jule there. It started with Pakaba. Well, you know, you can tell me more that we also know from you. And I believe say nobody not there always said this issue starts under Jule Jalo or na because of Jule Jalo then can they? No, we all don't get historical background about the whole thing, you know. Yeah, but like I don't they say hello, but I don't know if you know they gets me. Hello, sir. Hello, welcome into the platform. Hello. I don't think say they gets me at all. Hello. 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 Yes, Mr. Muller, the line still open. I've been to say hello to we reporter, but I don't know if they get me now the other side. You did it? Hello?
Good afternoon from your side and good afternoon to listeners.
Okay. I think they get problem. Now they get you. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, just help we tell for listeners them where maybe they listen to we for the first time, tell them or tell them who say they call from and what are you as a caller.
Yeah, first of all, I want to apologize to the listeners because the line will get some issue. Actually,
Yeah, I know they get you. Me know they get you at all. I think there's a problem with the sound system.
yeah, I say maybe the get me clear. I don't know if you get me now. I say I call from the United States from America and
Yeah.
Mina Saliu Salas Mansari.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Mansare, for joining me in this program. And as usual, I believe we all don't listen to Sylvia in audio, and I also don't try for like get some inputs into that. So from the issues that we highlight, it talk about describe the government as liars, particularly the information minister, they call them out, and to give also a historical background about the younger issue, just like what we also talked about a week ago. And what's in your take? What's in your take on this very audio way he come up with? Mr. Masari did it? Mr. Masari?
Yes, I get you clear. You know they get me?
Not okay. Now me they get you now. Yes, okay. Yeah. So give me what's your takes. We don't listen to this audio message from Dr. Blyden. Just go ahead, sir, and tell me what's your takes, sir.
Yeah, I only hope now they get me from one end because to me the line super clear. They get you loud.
Okay.
Yeah, after they say, first of all, I have to apologize to the listeners then that we get some issues today with the line. And understand sometimes technical issues they may be
Yeah.
with power. So I want to apologize for that. And
Thank
to
you.
someone you asked in relation to Sylvia, like I say, I commend them for the very powerful message we give out. I refer to the message as powerful and brave because the current government we get, not to everybody get the mind, get the courage, get the tenacity for be out there and say what Sylvia say and call the government out. We don't see people really don't do similar things. They end up for hold them and put them behind bars. And I believe Sylvia is one of them. But this from all things they don't undergo, they still get the courage for come and call the government out to and call a whole ministry and the whole minister saying and like them. So that's the message powerful. Not to say other Sierra Leoneans, they know they out there we would say what Sylvia they say, or we would say more than what they say. Or they the fear say, will they have their freedom before the next day after they say short things?
Yeah.
Not get that courage again because we don't see, like I say, few arrested people come, they say things. We talk about Marcela Samba in the last program. Few names that they will call for, if you see that as an example,
yes.
Cool, even journalists or Dixon. So, but back to the story, like we've been saying that with previous programs, then this thing don't begin way before. We know, like when you say no more presentation, we not put her on the current government alone. We not put her on Julia Jala. Probably we not be good deep for explain say then the accuser of training rebel dance or tragedy or overthrow or whatever. Sylvia will be deeper than what you really say. But we give background, how things don't unfold, how the previous government don't try. But there was something where I've been taught. I mean, the last program where I say the government they not they complement each other. Like if the current government they really complement what the previous government do, then take out from inside them stuff. Probably we not for day inside with day. And the other thing is complacency. I believe say the government so complacent. Like we see they are talking a message. If the Salon government knows in with the Yenga, and there was a MOU between the previous government, when the APC government with the Guinean government, let people left Yenga, give the soldier and left Yenga. Then left at a point, but they say, okay, we let few people learn because now military based and just 40 seconds. If there's still people left in the camp back, don't say that 5 people left, they go to 10. There should have been questions raised or asked. Hey, there what we see 10 now. On a 20 there what we see 30. On a small but why now we see permanent structure. But this see there a message for you. They say there are big structures, permanent structures. How come the Guinean soldiers or the Guinean government or the Guinean people will go build structures like that one day? You want to say the government not be no? People not get away with call. The government not get no people representative on that side. The border is close to Yanda. And then the three months so the man then did it. Put Sylvia the bomb completely seen and lied and the lies so the man then not do it. So if there were yes, why they not report to the government or to the authorities say, hey, we see people that they build permanent structures and I and what's your kill a permanent structures for say you know see that you get.
Yeah.
And when they go post that you land, that means that land I don't take that from you.
Not trespass.
Using pan body, you don't go allow me for dealer. But if I build pan body, sometimes in between, you say, no, not pan body, no more. But I go build dirty block or cement block post, that is permanent structure. You don't go allow me for one. So then people that begin to from foundation to wall height to zinc, they don't see anything until you don't go to this point where then they go point on pan, as Sylvia say. That tells you say this don't go beyond with expectation. And there was again we are talking about previous submission. We are saying if being 100% aware say Yenga is there, then no salon person not be in at that place. But it can be said and they test the water, they go for the let's 5 people less. They end up for you can 10, 50, no alarm. They go and build buffer, no alarm. They go and build permanent, so no alarm. So now they continue for the taking place and they don't be in the place. So the government is to be blamed 100% for the rely on the people of Sierra Leone and they carry information to the people of Sierra Leone. Because of 2020, as Sylvia said, now the president in speech when he reports to the ECOWAS. 1 month, 2 months later, if you not nothing, if you don't make a follow up, and there is an organization where there are people bigger than ECOWAS, we for don't call us again. It just sounds like if we did we feel it right now. We get section chief, then we get the chief, and we get paramount chief. If something happens at village, tell the chief, and also take action, that chief then boss and go to the paramount chief.
Right.
So now the government is something they tell ECOWAS not do anything. 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. The government or the president, if they don't go to a body bigger than ECOWAS and go lay complaint day, or they never did for no another speech or we lodge that complaint. That was it. That was 2021. Now we're 2025. That's like 4 years later. They don't do anything. So now, carelessness from the government, we blame them 100%, and we, the people of Sierra Leone, they ask the government, please, for giving back we place. Because of their responsibility for giving we land. Now we land that one, we need them, we want them, let them do anything we they need for do. Like I said the last time, matter you not to get salon. Matter you not supposed for now employer we employ and a job we get. And the Stoma was there, Bakaba was there, Momo was there. Those people were there after the term of office, they left. So let's say matter be after the term of office, you get for left. So whatever we can, the time we get power, we get office. Let it left and if you don't improve on them, let it not make it deteriorate. And Yenga has always been in property. We need to let them do whatever it is. Now let's see they are talking about a message. They say they know say they might not take any action, but you go for posterity.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, say, somebody did talk out, and at the same time, we said we get hundreds of people, thousands of people, where they listen to it. Then we say, oh, one program they put on TV, they say they try and talk to you, and we make with brothers and with sisters and with daddy and with papa, the way they out there. Let them know this is not the right story. This is not the same way it happens.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, so for now, last stop there and listen again what you get for sale or ask.
Yeah, me already give me submission, and I've been just also want to listen to you because for today, not only on this, we want for limits. Of course, tomorrow we also get very interesting topic will come up, and we will be very, very much happy as well for getting tomorrow for giving an insight of what's will come up tomorrow. We will look forward to that. And yeah, so Fambul, the line's still there at the screen. You can call and be.
So I'll just come in a little bit. So like my brother Mr. Salas Mansari. So like voting actually thinks na as to what in Sylvia Blyden say, what in he thinks will be the remedy towards this saga where you go on. Like we Sylvia Blyden just don't highlight things then because she knows exactly what's in happen and how the things then go. And sure, this is true. As to like just rephrase you was the way you see here, there are people out there, there are journalists and civil societies when they also do all these things. When in the other country they will not they see them, some of them even say they see them gets how they do their own thing. But when somebody do good, we need for can actually insane. But like in this way, we instant it actually try in that particular part, like taking this bold step for condemn the lies and all these things. So, what do you actually think Sige for the remedy towards this Yenga and stop one? Or we will get like a permanent land of we own, we will possess them?
Well, like I dey start for comment Sylvia Blyden no more, and also the comment Ronaldo TV because they do their best for bring the people closer, especially we not this salon, the one we not this salon. Ronaldo TV they do their best for bring salon closer to the people outside of salon, or bring the people way outside of salon closer to salon by giving them the day-to-day activities of what they happen in the country. It is not just the negative. If we get good news today back, Ronaldo TV will carry back and can talk and praise them. So let people out there not sit down and think say Ronaldo TV just be no more, oh, now waiting go wrong no more. No. We do that here, we spend this time on air because we want for CC we salon better. We want for CC we say get country for Bluffwood. We want let people they say, oh, this I want go sabi salon, not to just for let them talk terrible things. Oh, Mpox don't come. Oh, the one we been living. Oh, and the Ebola now. Let them talk say salon say don't do so. Oh, you know see that building now, one of the best in Africa. You know see that stadium. Those are the things that we want, and we only will get there if we if we continue for good and here. Then the end we leaders and people who give power, people who we expect for make the country for we tell them day and night. Like when they say necessarily sharp, you still get for sharper. So probably some of them program there we will get whether online or TV or wherever will help. You want a way daily and you want a way get for camp for no say we'll put them in and for let them work for we not to for let them go and reach themselves. So to the question when you ask, I just believe say the government, this is not a wake-up call. If they were sleeping, let them wake and know say we are aware of what will happen now. The one that will not be know, now they don't know. There are hundreds of thousands of people will not be know the history of Yenga. But based on Ronaldo TV, what will be done, they talk to today. And adding Sylvia Blyden in audio or a message in this program. But people have been educated based on what will happen. So now the government need for grab and smart. If let them go back to ECOWAS and say, hey, we tell you this. We're not ready for what's in the goal. If that did not happen, let them escalate and they can say, whether not the EU or whatever body, where they know say supposed to, let the Manual River Union, let it then contact the right authority. But I will tell you, the way Sylvia say, outside of what Sylvia Blyden say, based on what you don't hear, some of the evidence the way we don't gather, there is no way on we own as a nation or as a government will just say we pull the Guinean soldiers or the Guinean people in Yenga right now peacefully. If at all we want for pull the day, either it get for being out bloodshed, who will lost lives and property, we will not want that one day, or we end up not for him pull the day. But like I been saying the previous program, they say when gentility fails, brutality takes place. We hope we not go to the brutal side. Because now we brothers them, we sisters them, we mama them, we picky them, now they will suffer, now they will lose their lives then. Like the one really have suffered they did today. People have been displaced.
Yeah.
The government not saying nothing there. Before that mean a lie and the kind of life and people. they're not able to say, okay, let me send that. Then I will be talk. I will see picking at the videos then.
Yeah.
We see them. We see pardon. You support me for them waiting that you post or for them grab now you post. They work on a net. They run away. See when you don't plan, you don't want to family. You can't even say you can't be take treatment for more. They farm them. They swap them. They can perish right now. They force the hard on the own. So we appeal to the government. Let them try as soon as possible. Let them use whatever means. What's that means when will result to loss of lives, loss of property. But let them use whatever means for make sure say this issue is resolved and as soon as possible. Let them use whatever channel, whether at the Mano River Union, whether at the ECOMOC, the ECOWAS or EU or whatever body where they need for talk to, they have to do it and as soon as possible. So now that they need things for happen right now.
So, we also like, as in as much as we talk to we blame the government, we talk to the government for able at least render service, able at least bring a very permanent solution. We go say now, okay, Yenga is our own way, peace within another Yenga side. In as much as we emphasize on the governments, let me come to we the people out there. Which message we will send out to people out there as the Sierra Leonean self. What you wish for tell them?
Well, I mean, just tell the people where they live, especially on that side, even though it is difficult, but let them continue for stay away. Because if they venture, if a whole Sylvia Blyden, the way we know who she is, fearless and everything, go under as a peaceful person, then go point one para. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? Who knows how prepared they are for continue for hold that place and save that place to themselves, even though they know say not to them better. So, and we ask the government, please, let them spend all kind of way. If they don't get money, let them go bigger like they used to do for helping people and over there with whatever, be it shelter, be it food, medication, and all that things. Because they need them. There's so much need right now more than ever. So now that recommendation, we make, and we hope say the appropriate authorities then they listen to it, and not to just for listening, they're really able to work towards what we ask for, and they're really able to do it.
You want to
Yeah, Mr. Mansare. Now that we don't listen extensively from the audio message of Sylvia Blyden, from your own point of view, what do you think would be the national security implication on that message?
Hello?
Yeah, they get you live, yeah.
You get me? You get me question?
Yeah, the line is big from who is national and not getting from that post.
Okay. I say now that we don't listen to Sylvia audio message extensively, from your own opinion, what do you think could be the national security implication on that message where it delivers?
Well, if you talk of the implication, I just believe the security, I must believe get more of a negative implication, rather it's supposed to get a more positive implication. Because the message where it's sent, it talks even one village we always say they're not being to get a lot of police officers or whatsoever, and a small unit, but now they don't make a very big unit. And there are villages that they will always say now Suyaman and big. We just impose it. Let we set the authorities concerned, the government now, to the military, let them make sure they send people in under as much as possible, military officers, personnel, let them really wherever they able to stop at the moment, whilst we wait for a reform, whether ECOWAS or whosoever, let we say get as much security as possible on that side. I believe say not get for easy for people on that side, but if not done they need for do now for make sure say that problem is solved permanently. Let them do one. Let us get more personnel than they, officers than they, security personnel for make sure say the Guinea and they know say we said now government and we said them military while to the wait. They're not go there for any confrontation right now. I don't believe say we are there yet. Even though I know say probably Dande will be the solution at the end of the day, because based on the way the Guineans they don't hold that side, they forget permanent structures and they I believe say they want for that place there and they don't almost make at the young. So now we just get as much people as possible for the closer to that area there for secure the people around it. Because that is the responsibility of the government for secure life and property, for protect we the people, for make sure say anything where they ensure with safety, let them go on. And let them start first by providing the basic necessity for them people today as refugees. Then people that are refugees, people that don't come over building and village don't come over the can't point and also point with the use for day. People that don't they at the small village, they don't come somewhere outside, they don't be there. So it is really, really pathetic, but we pray for let the government listen to it and let them do the needful. And like I say, let them start by providing the necessary supply for them people in need. Shelter is one priority, food is another, and medication. At least those three things. If not the police, let them make buffer for them. Let them decide to eat.
Okay, so this brings me come to my last question where I go also want to get from you, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sylvia Blyden a message is speak as a citizen, come and talk to the people or send a message as a APC party member, come and send a message as an executive member, it talk as a private citizen of the states, okay? But we get opposition. We get a very formidable opposition party in the country, where they get members of parliament, them organized, and get a structure, executive structure from up to down. From where this Yenga crisis began, we don't hear any statements from the leadership of the party, especially the opposition. Why? Waiting they keep that silence? Why it take them so long to come out and talk and raise concern? We, of course, Sylvia, we know say from what we in a member of the APC, but a not talk on this message as a party figure, a talk as a private citizen. Where is the APC? Where is the opposition?
So with that question, there are two things involved. Like I say, we leaders, they really need to do better. They really need to do better. In as much as we didn't talk before, say, then they muscle the opposition. When somebody come and speak out, they put on the embers or then treat us some kind of way not called for. But that don't mean say they need for remain silent.
Yeah.
That don't mean say they need for remain silent. But it is not just the main opposition. Now the duty and responsibility by now they say for don't pull statement. By now they say for don't come, they for don't get somebody way for don't as a statement for don't be out there or press briefing.
Yeah.
To the people of Sierra Leone as main opposition party, but they're not one. So that are very, very big lap on their side. And also, let me remember say we get supposedly civil society organization. These are some of the reasons why we need to get those we get their organization today. But like I've been saying, are they really functioning? Now they're supposed to they are put themselves for press release or get host a press briefing and talk to the people, ask the government question, what is going on, why we not reform, what I don't do. May not see official release from none of their institutions they made. So it take we back to also we talk about information and the country. They're not they talk to we, they're not they tell we, they're not they do what they're supposed to do as a government, as civil society, and as opposition leaders. So please, may they talk to we saloon brothers and sisters. Let me make sure say we vote for people who we know say they can help with lifestyle for go before. Not to people where now we neighbor there, not to people where now we brothers there, not to people where now men are attend at the same school. That may not be the reason why we vote for people. Let us vote for people because we know say them we can solve the problem. Then we can help we as a nation, not as individuals.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that submission there, Mr. Messiah. Kelvin?
Like me, the only thing way I go one buttress was what in Mr. Mansari try to say here is that to the civil societies, that young not to think way if for surprise me and you as to why they may talk. Because we take an example or what thing happen actually that something by association they go do that election something anyway. You know exactly what thing happen and how the things go and the advantage that we don't seize for them, we don't able to do nothing towards that. They don't do nothing. What no more like what no more the government says, that is it. So you know they nothing from there. So if then who thinks say now then for at least for talk for the people for come things and for the people out there. If they do the same thing where they will say anything, so you expect is that like the way we talk for the people, eh? Big bro, you think say the way we talk for the people? I just give you a scenario of what may happen now that something bad association that election. If you watch, I don't know if you watch that particular elections, how the election goes, and what thing exactly happen. If you watch that particular scenario and see how you see the level of corruption, the level of everything what you think was way happen inside that particular elections. So you expect with all what we don't happen that side, especially then we will talk on these younger issues. Hello? Oh, what I lost some.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't lose actually. So what thing
I
at
know.
the time was we don't lost we brother, we don't lost
Yeah,
him
we don't
actually.
like it. We don't
So
like it.
what thing are they trying for here? So like what are they trying for see the journalists, they try for cast on the journalists or as to why they able speak, they able say anything. To me, just like I see earlier on, to me, not surprised, not to really surprised me because we don't they see the advantage where they see by them. Then the way they're supposed to talk for we, would they see how they see the advantage by them, and then they will say anything, they will talk nothing. So on that note, especially if me where at least when they talk for you, then see advantage by and they will talk nothing. So if they see advantage by you, we will talk for you. So this is just the simple part of it. But normally, or all sell and done, now then job, then and duty, then for let people come out and speak out and talk for the people and talk for we that they got that they pay them for, that they will save them for. But I don't know why they just keep on then just silence. You know, Sylvia Blyden sometimes you see it flip flop, they make so they cancel, but Sylvia Blyden sometimes it is sometimes now I know I can say sometimes the kid they can stand out and with West House on starting them like in this scenario, what we don't see who's journalists or who's also say we don't see we okay I think or rather still they come.
Okay.
It's still
yeah, so
other question is you know what's the thing? Yes, Mr. Mazari. What thing are the chef was I say like I give a scenario of the journalism, the civil society, like what's be happen and that bar association. If you watch that particular elections, voting and voting go on. Upon all what be happen, like these are people where then block for many not even enter now the hall who the election will take place. And what would no more than once Now I see ACC was in the anti-corruption commission officer na ingo conduct that kind thing in there. Understand? So it's all on the where you see the level of corruption. So only thing that happen then when they're supposed to talk about me and you. Then when they're supposed to talk for me and you, talk for the people that are going to get it, they will do nothing for themselves. The thing will happen to them. Oh. So do you think say like they will get the mind or the liver or where Englishman say the infantry for me to talk about this Yenga issue? Huh?
Well, the thing here is not to say journalists and not talk, not to say civil society not talk, but the problem there is, can they talk truth to the problem? Can they say the truth to the people within our power? Because we just they talk and Sierra Leone now one of the country that there are things we need don't say before and still say them. There are institutions now, Salon. We're not supposed to get the funding from the government. The anti-corruption is one, the police forbid two. You get an institution they need. Like audit Salon, now another institution, they not forget funding from the government. Therefore, you get it funding from elsewhere. If they get it funding from government, they're not going to do what they're supposed to do. Because when that say, if people will get to get the kind of money we want from them, or the government said will release the money they're supposed to release to them. So those are the things, the same with journalists. If me see, me and you two are journalists right now, or I may you two be a reporter, they can only talk there. One per we sentence goes along. Then we see them, then go and hold that person there. Then put in a tight place. If you don't see it tomorrow, you will talk again, not to be talk to you the whole week. No, you don't go on. Even if you want for talk and not because you still want to maintain the station or the channel, you will talk and not, but you be scared, you didn't know what you will talk. Not to everything you get for talking, even though you know say you need for talk more, but you can't. Because now one thing that the way this government do, when they take power, the first way they do, they make sure say all them one the way they know say that and therefore they against whatever we do. Then take them for them, put them in the pocket. So that not go inside them pocket, they begin intimidate those people. Rather than hold them put in a cell, put in for 2-3 days and pull out. People in the field say, otherwise and say you're untouchable. Now they force them deal. So that's the way they talk like I say. Now just somebody who ain't just been a new world, or because of your ambition we get, so they are making still do this.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no, you know, for plan because they don't like to put out and say 1 year.
Yeah.
When they come out, you can talk and say, if they people that excuse out there, but say they now in time at that moment they're still searching to that point they put hand and para.
Yeah.
Semi Claudius Cole, now a whole leader of a political party. We don't see the whole one they be. Not for this then said Thomas Dixon just because certain thing we talk for the IG.
Yeah.
Or when you want for talk for the IG, that's where you go in hiding for a whole week. That's when they move you on around table and talk before you get in freedom again. If then till the day, then Thomas Dixon are not the senior journalist in a country. If you pull a story in a high, well, I mean, we're going to have a small DR station above on a Kenema, on a Tongo. People get my talk. We then go only, I don't know self. People that don't know say they hold do the election time. They born people they host them. Who say cases then they don't go they like today. Nowhere. People when they seize advantage part, when they still a seize advantage part. So sometimes we know say the journalists and the civil society people and for talk. But how can they when the freedom of speech no day? Now make some time when they say the devil way you get, the devil way you know let's pass the way you know Sami. When Pakabaki they all say, oh Pakabaki this, Pakabaki that way, unless they oh no corruption, this that. But this type of intimidation, what we see now, the type of arrest, the type of political instability, what we see now, It don't happen during annexing time. It don't happen during Bakaban time.
Yep.
That don't mean say all those things are being caused by the current government. They are not saying the opposition to contribute largely from the government. The type of thing that will happen during this period, they happen at any other period.
No. I don't know. I never experienced that.
They bring them people again to justice. They bring them to book. The big government officials, they were involved into corruption. We do things them. What's it ever commodity? We see one container when you carry them, you go home. We are saying I push inside these 1, 2, 3 days. What they tell me? They say I'm chicken in the inside. No.
Yeah.
You don't talk about is it Tarawali or whoever.
Yeah.
Clerk of Parliament. Where a woman is involved and I would say, hey, 2, 3 days. What we commodity, what we wear, the whole and they put on herself, he lost job. No. So they will pull an ad and transfer over under. It's fake receipt from the government of
the president. Yeah.
Just because that thing the narrative appears, decide for poke a investigation into that office. She's out of work today.
Yeah.
And these are the same government. These are the same people who are the opposition. They praise that lady. She was good. She was nice. And the right thing they do this time. But now they come and can pull on the power. Because now they reach that very tongue. Where they investigate and they ask them question. Where they feel say they're not supposed to ask them. So the journalists then, are they doing their job rightfully? No. But do they have the freedom to do their work? No. They don't get that freedom. The opposition, then they do their work? No, they're not the one. Are they opposing the way they're supposed to oppose? No, they are not. Will it be said that they don't take some of them, they don't put them at the pocket of the current government official? We cannot tell. Or if this say now just because the intimidation will they go on and down. So there are so much questions that we need for ask when we don't get answers to. So much. What will they do? So what will they talk? So people like this are willing to talk the same thing or more than this. But when they talk and they will soon they host the next day, they still will get the freedom when they to get. Go go clean and go for good.
And your mind.
Sometimes they're not even government officials. Now party picking loyalists then.
Yeah.
Now they will come after you. When APC do something, SLPP they come after. When SLPP do something, APC come after. And not supposed to be so. Now make I always say, and they preach this day and night. Even while they salon, where they attack based there, they wherever they tell and say, let we not vote because this are women day brother or our team brother. Let we not vote because this are we come on at the same time. Let we vote because we know say that person will deliver.
Yeah. Because he fits to the job.
The opposition party, not the voting they're supposed to do. But they're not the drum. They're not the drum because they're not getting freedom, or they're not the drum because they don't know say they're supposed to drum. We don't know. We don't know. But we still need for blame them regardless of whatsoever. They still need for come and pull a press release or a statement or make a press briefing. But what thing they happen, let them educate the people, let them ask government questions. At least I think they're not going to say bad things or they're not going to condemn, but let them ask the government questions. Let we hear answers.
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to do. Same to the journalists.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm a submission on that question.
Okay, brother Mansai, we appreciate so much. God bless and for that wonderful contribution there. So we go get back to you if we need you. So once again, we appreciate you so much. God bless, and we'll get back to you when we need you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Brother Masare. Thank you.
Albert, again, anything for say here?
Yeah, I think we got already diagnosed, and this one, just this speech we just take on. So let's see how we prepare ourselves for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a big day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Pambodem, this is exactly how we actually travel for Lefona right now, because tomorrow also get live broadcast. So it's so much sorry for the late coming in. So there are so many things in the way. But tomorrow I hope and believe see will come very quick.
Yeah.
And to follow just recap, so team actually we come for as now don't see the lies and the lies of other lies of this younger since this thing happened and people then still misplaced. Say today as to know na you see the blind say na in audio and this is the fact. Utin say now the fact in tell so say nobody no dare go right now na Yenga as to what they say they don't the soldier the Sahelian soldier they don't deploy the right now then when they talk so they don't mind take their own picking or their woman and then go to men and go na Yenga or they don't get mind go to then they order Sahelian for men and goodie. A place where they don't get mind go to even in military and say Salome means they don't do the right now none know the right now what they lie they can't count and they count and lie see military so many people then go there. So how on earth where they keep on the deceive people or like them they just forget say then feel say this was then Salon before Salon then 1930s they feel say nana then 10 it all then 80s now we still don't know 20th century now so this is not the time right now where they watch somebody where they life and I'll be say everything at now in our hand. Now I'm able to understand. You don't really lie, but people like say, like I don't know, like for say right now, nobody knows what you don't know about what is happening at the world. Right now, when technology don't advance right now, everybody the least man at the village right now, out of 100%, 70 to 80% of people right now, even at village, they get phone, computers, they get all them things, then they then fail for realizing things. The world don't advance right now, they still they went lie at the people there. Lie at the people that don't understand. But anyway, just like I say, let's just keep on the press the issues. As to for me on what I get for say out there to well meaningful Sierra Leonean them. The other way we will be say not to victim yet, but one way and the other, we all have victims. One way to the other, we all have victims, but we were not to victims. The thing number way I try for say here to we all, we need for take this matter to the best way we can. You were able to talk. You were able to share, like where we do that program, I share them for let other people able know, for let the world know what's happen and that place. Maybe who knows in this way, then we will actually able to take that particular step like the government. Because if we don't talk, we just set money, say nothing. Now more than they keep on for doing because the lie is not too much. But if we keep on for pressure, because the media are very powerful too. The media are very much powerful as too. At the rephrase on Ngofero award, President Bio award now at the rephrase of President Bio is seen at the media and they use for kind of power. He said the media are very much powerful. When they make use of the media. This was what he say back then where they campaign for can run government. So if he know the importance of the media, make use that word, which is true. So Lord make use of the media. You will not get the opportunity where you watch some of them programs there. Not say program the way then na party when a party program do. Program we say na a very, very democratic programs when a neutral programs them. They know they A, they know they B, they now issues that they talk. They may attack political party or political this or somebody, but now issues that they talk. So these are the kind of people there. So these are the kind of platform they were at expected. Let una able share them program and able so that other people will know. So that's what I put able know. So this is exactly what me wants for Luna, the people that Luna are able to do. So Mr. Albert David, so I don't know if you get any last WhatsApp message to people out there before you left the studio.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Yeah, the last few messages I was saying now just for telling the people learn that we continue the resilience, that we continue to speak up, and that we also continue to make sure say we not allow cowardness for keep we behind or for deprive we from speaking up. That we continue to talk. Of course, if that not the price we'll get for pay, we will continue to pay that price. And of course, at the same message of hope and encouragement to the people of Yenga. And of course, just like with you, we asked the last time during a week ago podcast we still ask government for do more for the people of Yenga, for protect them people, and they provide medical, provide food and shelter for them. Give them real protection they deserve. They are Sierra Leoneans like us. We no need for left them for just, in that situation. But that's all I have to say. And I want to say once more, good evening to everyone and good night to everyone. Hopefully, we all will see again tomorrow doing another broadcast. And I wish you all a wonderful evening.
Okay, Mr. Albert, let me just give my own final thing. Okay, then, good night, then tomorrow. So, let me just, if I can buttress on afterwards what in Albert say, I just want to see again tomorrow. We'll come back now tomorrow for another broadcast. As for today, let's just keep on the faith, keep on pushing as to anything so far in the world, it get time. But me and you need for stand up, love pull political party aside, love pull brother or friendship or other thing aside, love talk the country. If me, change this mentality of this, my brother and my sister or my uncle this, or yeah, the tongues are come on, and this, when the salon issues or salon problem no go to solve. So me and the advice and the talk to Miss Irene and brothers and sisters, let we put the country first. Let we talk issues. Let we leave all these party business. And politicians are liars and I put away the line put away they deceive. Deceive us then. Lie per we. Every day they lie per we. So now me and you not come on man. Me and you not come on man. Now we need for come to that because imagine unity a very powerful tool. When we unite, them politicians don't allow all they unite. The moment we unite, they're very much angry. They know like that in a way we divide and they will come between we. So may they appeal to every well-meaningful Sierra Leonean. Let we come together. Let we be one. Let we will solve or remedy this situation. Because all the things that already happen, so just because of oneness no day. Just because of oneness no day, unity no day. This is the problem. Where I don't get this, where I don't get an STPP so, hence I'm your uncle 90 don't brother 90 don't go, even if my brother do bad now, he do good though, and then talk again. He do bad now, he do everything now he do now, and he support her just because I'm my brother, or I'm your uncle 90, or I'm my party. Enough for this so. Now I right for support any party, any political party, now I right for support, and I right for support candidate, I right for support somebody. But you supporting your party or you supporting that particular individual doesn't mean say if we do the wrong thing is for still the number. No, well, this is not the problem where they affect the country. Even if this particular Yenga issue don't happen to now, people are still there when they see they support the government then because of then a SLPP or maybe in uncle na minister or maybe in brother and sister na honorable. If we talk this thing like issue now, this particular people if we talk now near somebody be saying SLPP now, call SLPP, when he think of like the future or maybe say the progress of the country, now SLPP no more in they think about. If we talk them thing there like what they talk so near na trouble. And until we left them particular thing there before we will get progress. My brothers and sisters. So me are the original or are the big now. Dear. Let we come together. We too intelligent. We don't too much intelligent now for letting we use we for letting politicians we use them on and abuse we. They use intelligence too much. So dear, my brothers and sisters. Let we make sure say you will get platform. Make sure say you say exactly come out and actually patronize and say what thing happen. Na particular side. If we put on the media, all side na the media, we will say anything there, we speak out anything there, because now the journalists that we in a salon right now or the civil society, they're not able to talk to you, they're not able to speak. Just like what we brought us last before say there. And this is the right thing, and this is the truth. The other way when we say na top hierarchies that they hold in the batting. So what about you and I just start come on man or whatever man, what did they expect? So this is the reason why I say now I make the journalists they would blame them or not go blame back too much. because of the suppression, the oppression, intimidation, no freedom of speech, no freedom of expression. Even the movement is in a trouble. So how the people speak out? So me and you get that little platform, we'll get the opportunity, we get that little platform. I don't know, misuse the platforms they will get. Lord, we actually speak out the right things and what thing they happen in the country. That will represent Sierra Leone, not represent you party, you political party, where it damage the country, where they contribute for damage the country, not support that individual where they contribute for damage the country. Where they support for damage you country, where they lead to for you people that able to perish and suffer and struggle as to what it happen in Yenga. So right now. Do ya, my brothers and sisters? Now the word and the left for stop here. And I don't say Yenga. You know, still for if anybody, any minister, they can't say and say, I don't know if I don't go say what if I say Yenga as to now what is Sylvia Blyden say according to Sylvia Blyden they say because in good day. According to Sylvia Blyden what we in good day. Now you what say Yenga not still safe for Yenga not still safe and that problem not still solve it. So there, President Bill, yeah, you terminate them. There, Mr. Minister, who did they lie? Mr. Siba, who did they lie? We don't say, you know, they lie. Mr. Siba, who they lie? Yeah. And I don't know why they appoint you as Minister of Information and Civic Education because these are the things the way we supposed me and you supposed to talk. You know, when it already compare from the past government, they say in a party this, but we just need for compare the past government because without past, you know, they get president without past. So now the past anyway will get president. And some president and the way how they deal with it, the way how they day, you know, they will forget the past. But just some way some president they can come there, the way they treat you, the way they forget about the past totally. So this kind of president to the past right now, well, like no matter how we try to forget about the past, no go forget about the past, remember the past. Because the way how things they happen, the kind of things the way they happen, the kind of things the way they go on, it's very difficult to go hard for you to forget about the past. No matter how make say past we think about the past, we can come back, we'll go back the past. Trust me. Minister of Information and Civic Education, who's the Minister of Information? Now this government that they see all kind of offices, then create offices then. We get minister there, we get chief minister, we get Minister of Information, we get Minister of Information and Civic Education. I don't understand. Only things that not be there during the past government. But when talk this back, then get what did they say? When which of them not anything the reality here. They're not supposed to do all them things there. All of them things are way for now way no more for rape the country. Take a look at the problem. They're able to handle the problem, they're able to take responsibility for letting able to rescue them, put them. And this is the reason why they vote them there. This is why they vote them inside. You think they now una makes up a government? Not to una make that government so not to by una the government's form, not to una make that government so governments by the people. But you see, the definition of government, according to what thing government mean, Africa, then change that definition there. Africa in general, I didn't change that definition there. That mean the meaning of government are only Europe, America, and other advanced countries, and they only that definition there. When I say government is a group of people appointed or elected by the people to parliament who makes laws and control the country, and by the people. Then other countries like then Europe, America, other countries are there. But Salon is by the people. In fact, by the people, by some people. Some people and some people. So that definition of government, not only the European country, but then change that definition there. So this is the problem. So dear, me family them, you will get little platform, whatever platform we get here, now we come out, able say things, let people able know exactly what's happening. Because if somebody do the wrong thing, they talk, they say anything, it passes for doing more and more. But if they do the wrong thing, it talk, who knows? It might pay them, it less for doing. So my brother and sister, I go let for stop here till next time. Tomorrow we'll get for dinner and back to the. But if I say Yenga step, Yenga not step for, so dear, Me brothers and sisters. You when get any little yourself for advice, you brother or sister who they need another place, they may able to avoid it for Yenga. Yenga not safe for now. Yenga not safe and Yenga not safe for now. So if I can talk so far, I can live for Sophia. Till the next time and bye-bye. If not the first time is for let's sign in here, if not the very first time for let's come across this particular program, this is Napulando TV, and me they present the program in Kelvin months. If you know that you like what you watch or watching you listen and watch and make sense to you, or you actually learn something from them, just do me a little favor, not so by force, so another force you, just do me a little favor, like just smash that like button for me, comment down there, subscribe and share the program. If you like the program, for let it go to a wider audience, so let other people able to get the message. And subscribe to the channel so that if anytime we come live or post any new video, YouTube will notify immediately from. And share the program, let other people and they able get this particular message where you don't get so where we don't get tired. So you don't see this, so you don't see the reason why for share, like, subscribe, and share the program. If you don't do them, thanks very much. Where you don't do them, if you don't do it, try for do them now. As I left you now till next time and bye-bye. I love you, man, and I love you all.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm Kelvin Mans from the Pulnado TV. And I'm well on and say one person name is Pulnado, two people name is Pulnado, and for them Pulnado is better and stronger one. Now where we go. So for the first time is for let's sign in here or let's come to this wonderful and lovely platform called the Pulnado TV. Please, my brothers and sisters, just do me a little favor. Let just smash the like button on the left hand side, subscribe on the right hand side, and also share the program.
This one come for make you know, with you know, be know, not in the nation. Now this not the program we all for education, religion, in all circulation, political intimidation, suppression, and injustice. In the way they make we know the feel at home. Now we own, so it's in now we own. We the talk out thing, the country not the growing, just the go beyond. We the say out thing, for you we not be know, for make you know. You can find me na YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even TikTok. The name na Pulnado TV. If you not be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. The presenter na Kelvin Mans, not a politician. He stand for the people, the masses, even the poor man. Able the people know they treat you nice. We see we for know, we don't know. Plenty of things we in Pulnado. We hear rise, able. This na Pulnado. All thing with a Pulnado. It's time for Pulnado. Everything for good nado. Just go na any social platform and shout for Pulnado TV. Na Pulnadoe TV. And the symbol gets a low flag middle. 2 stars with plenty colors. Get the opportunity for call. Not the mid or ending of any program. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. If you know be know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. If you want for know what see they happen, come join we na the Pulnado. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. Subscribe to Pulnado TV. All thing with the Pulnado. Everything with the Pulnado.
Let's see on the beat.
Pulnado TV.